Hello everybody, today I'm going to be doing something different. I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to make Garry's mod maps. In order to make a Garry's mod map, you'll need the hammer tool. To get the hammer tool, you can either right click Steam and do open file location, or you could click the start button, PC, your hard drive, and wherever you have it saved to. Mine is saved under program files 86. If yours is too, just open that, go down to Steam, and then click on Steam Apps, Common, and when you get to here you want to go down to Counter-Strike source, open it, and then you want to open bin. When you get to here you want to scroll down till you find the hammer. It also has a little icon of a hammer. When you find it, just launch it. Now you're going to have this configuration. You could choose Counter-Strike source. Half-Life 2 may or may not work for you. Mine does not, so I'm using Counter-Strike source. Press OK. Now you're going to get this launched up. What you want to do from here now is click on File and New. Once you have this done, what you want to do now is you want to click the camera up here. Right. Well, first you have 4 screens. 3 of them are the grids and 1 black screen. On the black screen, you want to click Camera 3D Textured. So now whatever you make in these ones, you'll be having a good model of it, what it's going to look like in this one. To get that, you want to click the block tool, and then you want to choose a texture. For the texture, if you want a floor, wall, etc., just type in floor. When so, you have all the many types of floors that you can search through. For this one, I'm just going to be using the default concrete kind of one. When you have it selected, you just want to make a square, or whatever. It does not matter what shape. You will have white dotted lines all through these 3, but this one's going to have a little grid. When you press enter, use your WASD and the arrow keys to zoom out and get a nice view of your platform. When so, click the object tool again, or unless you already have it selected, click the browse and you want to type in wall. When so, you could choose from many types of walls like the floor. I'm going to be using the brick in this one. Select it, and then on this corner or this one or these two, just grab the bottom of the corner right here and go up however many you want and over 1. And if this happens, don't worry, just grab the corner and drag it to the sides. Once you see like the little shape 3D model of it right here, press enter. You now have a wall. Just do this. Just repeat this process 3 more times on the corners. Make a wall up. If this happens, just extend it to the sides like that and press enter. Now you want to do the far one back here. Grab this wall, go up, and it's going to have the same process. Don't worry if that never does happen. Just come over here to this one, grab it, go over. You can either go over to the wall or you can go in it. It does not matter. Once you now have the wall, the background, press enter. And you now have the 3 walls done. Do the same thing with the last one. Grab the corner, go up however many you want, then over 1. Don't worry if you have that. Just make it bigger. It does not matter which way. Oops. There we go. And press enter. Now you have 4 walls. Once you have this done, you want to go inside of them towards the floor, and you want to click the entity tool and just place anywhere on the map. It does not matter where you place it, just place it down. Once you have it placed, you can zoom in on them. You have the terrorist play model from Counter-Strike. If you want to change it to the Half-Life model, the start player, click the selection tool and double click on the player model. When so, you'll have an object properties menu. What you want to do is you want to replace the word terrorist with the word start. Once so, press apply, and the character should change to the Half-Life character. In order to make sure the character does not get stuck in the ground when you test the map, all you need to do is zoom in on whatever one, this one or this one, zoom in, and use the left and right brackets to make the grid smaller or bigger. So you make it small, to move them up just one little block on cube. And when done, you can zoom all the way back out, get the grid back to normal, and now you have the start menu. repeat this process to get the sun, the light tool. Just click anywhere on the map, and you have the same player model. Click the selection tool, double click, and you get this option again. This time you want to get rid of everything, and you want to type in light underscore environment. If it shows up, just click right there and click apply. You now have a little sun icon, as you can see. What you need to do now is you can zoom out on either one, does not matter. Zoom in, and let's just put the sun right up here in that corner, right there. So now if you zoom out on here, you can see it's right there. Right there. In order to get a skybox around the map, all you need to do is select the block tool again. Select the block tool, go over here to the textures, go down here and type in skybox. Once you have it done, you just want to scroll all the way down to the bottom till you find these two. You want to click the one that just says skybox, not the 2D, just the plain one. Once clicked, just zoom out on the top view and just make another box over that one. It is going to show up as one layer, don't worry. Just grab the little square right here and just make it up higher and lower. So now if you zoom out on here, you have the skybox, and then press enter. To make it hollow inside, so you're able to see the character inside, what you need to do now is what you want to do from then is you want to come up here and you want to click Tools, Make Hollow. And if it just says 32, just click OK. Now once you have that done, what you want to do now is zoom back in. You can now see you now have a skybox over the map. In order to make this look better, zoom in on the thing, click the sun, after just get the selection tool first, click the sun, and just drag it up into, like, say, this corner right here. So it's up in the corner. And you can move it over there, let's say. You now have the cube, the sun, over there. That's technically the basics of how to get a map started, really. You got the floor, the walls, the player spawn point, and the light source, and the skybox outside of it. Now what you want to do from here, if you want to test the map, what you need to do now is you want to go up here to File, and Run Map. Now you want to get this option here as Save As, and you want to save it under the Steam Apps Common Counter-Strike source. You can name it whatever as you want. I'm going to for this test, I'm going to name it test_map 2. Once so, just click enter. Don't worry about that. It's just because I have another map already like that, so don't worry. That will not happen unless you have the same map named twice. But once you did that, this little icon window is going to pop up. Just leave this all the same. Just make sure it's all checked. Make sure this is checked for sure so it doesn't run Counter-Strike once you click OK. So make sure don't run the game after compiling. Make sure it's checked. Once this is all set, click OK. And that's going to open like a command prompt. And it's going to be doing all the testing. Once it's done, you can click close. So you now technically saved your map, but you want to probably know how to play the map now, don't you? Well, in order to play the map, you can either close or minimize this, does not matter, I'll be minimizing it. Now what you want to do is you want to go back to Counter-Strike source, scroll down till you find testmap2.bsp. When you do, right click it and do cut. Now you want to go back to Common, open Garrys mod, and then open the Garrys mod folder inside of it. Now you want to scroll down till you find the maps. Open maps. Now this is where we're going to have the normal construct and flatgrass. Don't worry, once you're inside of here, let me delete that one. Once you're inside of here, right click and do paste. And now you have your map. But remember what you named the map. Make sure you remember what you name it because you're going to need to type that name in later. So once you have that done, you want to launch the game up. So you just minimize that. Now you can launch the game. Once you have the game launched, just give it a minute for all. If you have any mods or add-ons right now loaded, just wait for them to load up like I do. So it's going to take a minute here for them to load all up. Okay, it's ready. Once you're ready, all you need to do is open the command console, which is this right here. If you do not know how to open this, go click on Options and make sure it's set to Keyboard. Now you want to click Advanced and have Enable Developer Console checked. Once so, click OK and Apply. When you have that done, now you can open the console by pressing Shift and the squiggle line above the tab and the number 1 key on the keyboard. Once you have the console open, you want to type map space, and then now this is where remember your name of the map. So now you want to type the name of the map you just saved. You want to type test map underscore map 2. So that's the name. That's what I saved. That's what I named my map. Whatever you named it, it does not matter. Just remember what you named. Once you have it named, press enter. Now give it some time to load up, because it will probably take maybe a minute or two for it to recognize the map, because for the first time launch it probably won't take a while. But after that it probably won't take as long, because it will know what map is loading up. So now you just need to wait, which is always very fun. And there you go. As you can see, what I did earlier, you want to make sure the character is 1 block above the spawn point, so your character is not, when you spawn, your character is not stuck in the ground like this. So if you are, just use no clip to fly out. But there you go. You're able to move around. You got the walls, floor, sky, you have all the weapons, shoot, spawn process. You can spawn entities. You can spawn technically anything you want, really, because it's the same map and it still works. It's just you made it yourself. The sky will look a little weird, but don't worry, it's not that bad. It's a little dark, but it's bright enough. But yeah, that is how you make your Garry's Mod map. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more. So yeah, this is how you make the map. I'll see you guys all in the next video.